Well, it's time to do another video. It is February 3rd today, and I've not touched this bike in over 3 months. Parked it early November, and I have not touched it whatsoever. And I'm kind of curious, after sitting for 3 months, how it's going to start up. And I wanted to share that with you all. I'm definitely going to use the choke. Don't know if the battery's dead. Maybe I don't need as much choke as I've got there. I'll put it on half. Do you believe that? I honestly don't. It's almost neglectful to leave the fuel in the tank and in the carburetor and not touch the bike for 3 months. It went down to minus 20 for a week. That's why I bought a Honda. Just can't go wrong. I'm going to try and notch the choke right off. And it just seems to be doing fine. That's what I like about them. I had some people in the comments saying, when I was comparing it to the Chinese bikes I've owned, they said, oh, it's just a Chinese bike. And I try not to get upset with that comment, but it is pretty ridiculous. It's the same thing. This bike is made in Mexico, but Honda is putting its name on the bike. Therefore, Honda is going to dictate what materials are used in the production, what components go into the bike, and quality and all the rest of it. Honda doesn't want their reputation destroyed when the profit margin on these bikes is next to nothing. To gamble your reputation on a small amount of profit doesn't make any sense. These bikes are made in Mexico, but they are spec'd to Honda's own specs as far as what materials are used and all the rest of it. So to compare it to a Chinese bike is a bit ignorant, and I just wanted to make a point of that for those who might think it's the same thing as a Chinese bike. I've had many Chinese bikes and they don't start like this. After 3 months of sitting, I would be doing a lot. It would take me about a half an hour. And first I'd charge the battery and then put fresh fuel in and then crank and crank and crank and crank. Then clean the spark plug, then try again. This is not a Chinese bike. So I just wanted to put that kind of poorly made comments to bed. And I'm still loving my Honda.